Some say a wedding is the most important day of your life. But for one Stow woman, the only thing that mattered was who was standing beside her. Tonight, Lindsay Buckingham shares a special wedding that almost didn't happen.
Courtney Coccaro has always been a daddy's girl.
He's always been my hero.
55-year-old John Weidow was Courtney's soccer coach, protector, and someone who taught her to see the good in everything.
He was a paramedic a majority of my life.
Who never walked past anyone who needed help.
We have so many family friends back home who would call them when they were in distress and just needed someone to talk to and needed an ear. He was always that person.
So when it came to finding a husband,
if you have a good man in your life, you tend to marry someone very similar to that man.
She chose Michael Coccaro. John welcomed him as a son from the start.
He showed me how to change my oil for the first time. When my dad got sick, he was there for us.
Now John is fighting for his own life, battling stage 4 melanoma. When doctors said he might not live to see the wedding, the family rescheduled twice.
He ended up developing a blood clot in his lung.
And John was back in the hospital.
I did not want to have a wedding without him walking me down the aisle. It was non-negotiable.
So on May 16th, they brought the wedding to him, thanks to Cleveland Clinic's nursing staff, who gathered chairs, decorations, and even a cake.
They did a lot of stuff that they definitely didn't have to.
Courtney and Michael were married on the rooftop at sunset. John, there to give away his daughter to the man of her dreams. A moment, they say, was heaven sent.
We both cried so much, so many happy tears.
John is comfortable at home now. They're savoring every moment.
We want to go fishing one more time. We want to watch movies together.
She'll forever carry on his legacy of goodness, because on the most important day of her life, the universe gave it right back.
It was a miracle. There's no other way to describe it. You forget how much is there just based on what's going on in the world, and having that kind of love shared in a room was absolutely spectacular.
Lindsay Buckingham.
Dad, I love you with all of my heart and soul.
3 News.
Well, John wasn't feeling well enough to do an interview, but he is at home resting tonight, and he is comfortable. As for Courtney and Michael, they want to start a family soon, and if they have a son, John will be a part of his name.
Well, of course it will.
That's wonderful.
Kudos to the nurses for going what nurses do above and beyond to make a special moment. And how can you not love that family?
Yeah.
Everybody in it.
Absolutely. One more thing, the nurses are the ones that brought it up to them. They said, hey, we
They
can have a
suggested
wedding
it?
here
Oh,
if you
my
want.
goodness.
Wow. Love that.
Beautiful story.
Thanks, guys. Well, you can share your own heartstring stories with our team. Just email heartstrings@wkyc.com. And don't forget, if you'd like to see more stories like these, you can catch Heartstrings every weekday at 9 a.m. on our WKYC app.